Hello, everyone. This is Bill Apter for OneWrestling.com, along with two giants. Big Ray Hernandez, one of our finest wrestling writers and video reporters, and Matt Morgan. Now, I can barely reach the mic up to Matt Morgan, so Big Ray, take it away.
Well, thank you, Bill. Well, Matt, number one, thank you for coming on. I got to tell you something. It is an absolute pleasure for me. I am a fan of the big man. Me being a big man myself, and as you can see, I'm not as big as this big man. One of the most athletic, one of the most underrated big men in the wrestling business today, or in any day. Guys, you guys always ask me, what is Matt Morgan up to? Well, here at OneWrestling.com, we're here at WPW, World Premier Wrestling. I'm standing here next to, again, one of my favorite big men, Matt Morgan. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. I'm doing the best I've been doing. Thank you very much.
All right, so Matt, the fans at OneWrestling.com want to know, dude, when are we going to be seeing Matt Morgan on TV on a weekly basis? Is that possible?
Anything is possible, but I know that's a really cliche kind of answer, but I really don't know how to answer that, just because it's not from opportunity. It's from, you know, me making a conscientious decision, trying to be the best father I could be. I know that might sound corny to a lot of the fans out there, but what's real is real, and we struggled to have kids for like 10 years, man. And once we found out my wife was pregnant, that was it for me. There was no even second guess in that decision. I miss wrestling, absolutely, on a weekly basis. I do, but I would miss my little boy a hell of a lot even more.
Well, you know, I'm the father of a 5-year-old boy, and my son's a big fan of wrestling.
Yeah.
And you know, do you see maybe your son or daughter? Which is it?
It's a son, my son Jackson.
Big boy?
He's enormous, yeah.
All right, my son's 5 years old. He's already 4'2". I'm actually the short guy in my family. So is your son? Do you see your son following maybe perhaps in your footsteps, or do you see something bigger and better for him down the road?
My boy can do whatever the hell he wants. If he wants to be a freaking dancer at 7 foot, 400 pounds, so be it. I'll be in the stands with the big ass sign that says "Go Jackson." Like, I don't care what he does as long as he's happy at it, and then I'll do whatever I got to do to make him the best that he could be at that. And explain to him what my father explained to me a long time ago. Nothing comes for free. No matter how big you are, no matter how God-given talented you are, you got to bust your ass, and more so than the next guy.
Well, I got to tell you something. I'm a big fan of TNA Wrestling, Total Nonstop Action, Impact Wrestling, and my good friend Andre Corbeil, there goes your shout out, buddy, is a big fan of you too. We miss you. Sincerely, we miss you at OneWrestling.com. We miss you, TNA Wrestling. I want to see you weekly on television. My man, you're one of the best in the business, and I'm not saying it because you're here. It's a big pleasure for me. And is there anything you want to say to the fans that, and again, I understand as a dad because I love my son, and I know, and I could tell you talking about your kid, you love him too. But we really want to see you back in the ring, man.
Hey, I think most of the fans, especially ones that are parents, definitely understand, or at least should understand, you know, my decision. I came out and I said it publicly right away, instead of making people hang on and wait and wonder where I'd be, especially when there was rumors that I'd be starting back up in WWE around Royal Rumble time, I think it was. I at least wanted to come out around that time to at least tell everybody what I was doing, because again, my wife was pregnant. You don't want to come out and say anything. Hey, we struggled for 10 years to have a kid. I don't want to come out on month 3 of her being pregnant saying, look, I'm leaving now, because then I jinxed the whole thing and who knows what. So a long story short, basically, I think unless every fan out there is going to help father my child while I'm on the road 3 to 5 days a week, I think they understand.
Well, Matt Morgan, thank you for taking time out, man. Again, it's a pleasure. Dude, good luck tonight, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
That said, I absolutely miss every single one of my fans. I do miss the part of going out there and interacting like something like this. So when that itch, you know, comes, I am able to scratch it in some form or fashion, and that's what we're seeing here today. So, but for the fans watching, I miss every single one of them.
How can we follow you on Twitter, Facebook?
Oh, good question. At BP Matt Morgan. BP for Blueprint Matt Morgan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if there was a blueprint for a professional wrestler, this would be it, my friend. Big Ray, OneWrestling.com, WPW. We'll see you at the matches.